Okay, welcome. This video is to show you and talk you through how to find maxima and minima on your graph, on your graphing calculator. You won't be able to do this mathematically, like algebraically, until calculus. So this graphing calculator right here is the way that we're going to do this for now. So what I would like for you to do is turn your graphing calculator on. If it shows weird things, just whatever, clear it out. So clear your graphing calculator and go into the y equals. This y equals button right up here. So then we have x cubed plus 3x minus 24x. I would like for you to enter that into y1. Okay, so x caret 3, arrow over. Some of you might not need to arrow over, but those of you with a TI-84 in all likelihood will. Plus 3x minus 24x. And that should be a 3x squared. That's my bad. Second insert. We want that to be a square. Okay? And then minus 24x. Okay, so hopefully you have x cubed plus 3x squared minus 24x entered into your calculator. I have it twice. I'm going to go ahead and clear this one and just roll with the one that I have. All right, so then we're going to hit the graph key to take a look at our picture. All right, hopefully yours will trace and do all the drawing and stuff for you. I already had mine loaded, so it's already drawn. But it should draw a picture like this. If it doesn't draw a picture like this, we always want to go back to our home screen. So we're going to hit the zoom key and then number 6. Zoom 6, and then it should redraw your graph, hopefully just like that. Now, we're looking for the relative maxima and minima, which are the sort of the highest and lowest points in a certain area. We can't really see much of anything. We can tell that it kind of runs up off the graph, and something's going to happen up here. It's going to turn around, come back down. Something's going to happen down here. It's going to turn around, come back up. But we can't see what that is. So we're going to change our view. So we're going to go to zoom. Going to hit the zoom key, and then we're going to find generally zooming out is going to be the way that you want to handle this. So we're going to zoom out a little bit. Hit enter on number 3, or just hit the number 3 key. Then we'll say, where do you want to zoom out? We're going to go ahead and zoom out right on the origin. And there we can see it a little better. See how we can see the sort of top of the graph and the bottom of the graph over here? Those are going to be our relative maximum and minimum. Top, maximum, minimum, bottom. But it's kind of squished. So let's adjust our window. All right? You won't have to do this for every single one, but adjusting the window in this way can sort of make things easier for you to see and can make things look a lot prettier. So let's go ahead and hit our graph key again. So we want to change our window from -10, x equals -10 to x equals +10. And look at that. That's a nice, gorgeous graph that we got ourselves there. So we want to find out essentially exactly what this point is right here and exactly what this point is right here. All right, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to hit the second key, then we're going to hit trace. We're going to do some calculating. So we want to find, we're looking for the minimum and maximum of our graph. Bet you can't guess which options we're going to choose. 3 and 4, minimum and maximum. All right, so we're going to arrow down. We're going to check for the minimum first. Okay, minimum, bottom, lowest point, whatever you want to call it. Minimum is what we're going to use. So if we look at our graph, we see, okay, it looks like our graph has a bottom right here. So we're going to pick a left boundary. We're going to pick a range where we want to get that minimum point in. So we're going to pick a point a little bit to the left of it and hit enter. And we're going to pick a point a little bit to the right of it and hit enter as well. So once we have that, then it's going to ask us for a guess. We can move our cursor down to where we think the minimum is going to be, and we hit enter. And this tells us that our minimum is at 2.6457,529. The point, 2.6, blah, 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 all that stuff, and y equals 37.04, blah, blah, blah. So that's our minimum. That's our lowest point. So that was our minimum. That was our minimum value. Now we're going to find the maximum value. Maximum value is this guy over here. This point all the way up here. So now we need to pick a point to the left of that. So we're going to take our cursor and move it all the way past the maximum, all the way over to the left. Pick a point to the left, we hit our enter key, then we arrow to the right, and we pick a point to the right of that maximum, and we hit our enter key again. Then it's going to ask us for a guess, And this maximum is going to be x equals negative 2.64 and some change, and y equals 37.04 and some change, right? Sometimes we're not going to get really nice numbers, and in this particular case, we did end up getting sort of an x and a y that were just opposites of each other. That too won't always happen, but if you did those steps right, pick a point to the left, pick a point to the right, and guess using both your minimum and maximum tools, it should give you a uh, a exact or a at least an approximate value of the minimum or maximum, whichever you're looking for. Okay, so use this for the minimum and maximum problems on your homework this weekend, and I will see you on Monday.